The HBO show A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms came out about a month ago, and despite us not even having the conclusion to the season yet, this show has absolutely captured my imagination. In 4 short episodes, and I mean short episodes, it has reminded me what it was about A Song of Ice and Fire and George R. R. Martin's writing that truly amazes me. Shout out to Constantine James on TikTok for phrasing it this way, but George R. R. Martin and A Song of Ice and Fire has legitimately changed the way that I consume media. And with Akatsuki doing so well, I thought it was time to throw my hat into the ring. Everything past this point is total spoiler zone, so if you have not watched the show or read the novellas, nothing, go at least watch those 4 episodes and then come back if you want to hear what I'm yapping about. In A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, we followed the journey of Sir Duncan the Tall and his squire Egg, where they have to, navigate the complicated world of Westeros, get through this tourney at Ashford Meadow, and hopefully do some good when evil rears its ugly little head. When I go into detail about why this show might be succeeding where House of the Dragon is maybe failing, I could of course talk about the set design being unbelievable, the side characters servicing the narrative as well as the main characters, and of course how the armor is absolutely mogging House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. I mean, look at that. Whoa. But what I want to talk about goes deeper. What's behind that armor when you peel it away? What's at the core of this apple? Well, this one is rotten, but this is something that is deeply human. Something that the other 2 Game of Thrones shows failed to capture, and the message that George intended that, to many, got lost behind grayscale color grading and CGI dragon fights. It is extremely important for us to doubt the validity of Sir Duncan's knighthood. He claims that the knight that he squired for, Sir Arlen of Pennytree, knighted him before his death. But we are consistently made to doubt the truth behind this. The reason that this is important is because it doesn't matter. Dunk is straightforward and perceives the world as it is presented to him, not as layers of laws and traditions that are formed to give us the opinion of what we think is right or wrong. A knight's oaths are in fact simple. Be brave, be just, protect the innocent. We see when confronted by legal injustice, Dunk doesn't hesitate to jump in and do what is right. If he never swore the oaths out loud, he certainly swore them inside his heart, and that is a power that is within us all.
The power within, the power within, the power within. The power within! Yeah!
And what makes this story so human. We all play a role, but when does it stop being pretend and when does it become our reality? To fall asleep, we must first pretend to be asleep. The image of knightlyhood is the protection of the innocent, and Dunk embodies these virtues far better than any of these true knights around him. In his heart and in his mind, he is a knight, so therefore he is, even if it means death in the eyes of the law. It's something that we would all do well to take from these novellas and from this show, and it's why A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is resonating far better with audiences than House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones. In times like these, we do not want to see lords literally stomping on common folk. We want to see the individual be able to charge a path of honor and succeed. So when the law fails to protect the innocent, we must wake up from our pretense of sleep, pretend we are good, and make goodness our reality. Maybe I'll make some actual episode reviews sometime soon. There's a lot to cover, and this is kind of just a sliver of what you can take from the whole. I give this show an 8 out of 10 for now. Chill it with the shit jokes.